Welcome to Auntie Said So, the podcast that's not really a podcast. The only place where business gets real, laughs come standard, and life lessons are served with a side of sass. She's got 30 years of global real estate hustle, over 3,500 transactions closed, and a passport so packed it's begging for a break. But don't let the $1 million deals fool you. She's your international auntie, the no-nonsense mentor you didn't know you needed. Whether it's business, real estate, or life advice, when Auntie speaks, you listen. With key phrases like, but did you die? Rent is due. And level up, buttercup. You know she's here to keep it real. So get comfy. Whether you're in your office, on the road, or chilling with a cup of tea, and let Auntie Tameka Bryant guide you through stories, lessons, and the inside scoop on niche businesses you need to know about. Because this isn't just a podcast, it's a vibe, a movement, a safe place to learn, laugh, and level up. Now, let's get into it, because Auntie said so. Here's your host, Dr. Tameka Bryant.
Hey there, nieces and nephews. It's the auntie you didn't know you needed to have in your life. You're watching and listening to Auntie Said So, the podcast that's not really a podcast. I'm Tameka Bryant, and I'm here in the hot ATL at nighttime. Can you believe it? And I didn't even have a nap today. But I had to come out and check out what was going on in Atlanta and on the scene. And tonight, you guys are going to hear all about what's happening in Atlanta with my good sister here, Phyllis. And I'm going to let Phyllis tell you more about herself right now. Hey,
oh, my God.
I'm so glad you had me here. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Okay,
Awesome.
So I know you, and I don't know how long we've known each other now. Maybe,
I would say 11 years.
oh, about 11 years.
Yeah.
Now I know you, but tell my audience who you are and why you're so special.
Oh,
And
thank you.
just tell them a little bit about yourself,
Okay.
Phyllis.
My name is Phyllis Graham. I'm the CEO for Simply Connect Atlanta, which is a networking group that we do in Atlanta and Metro Atlanta for young professionals to help them get a leg up in regards to the business world, make some networking, make some net weaving. If they're needing to get a job or if they're trying to get information on how to help their business grow, we're here for that.
Now, how long have you been hosting this event?
We started in July of 2019.
2019.
Yes.
Is that 5 years? Going on 5 years.
Yes.
That'll be 5 years. For those who are not who haven't been here, you have to come and check it out.
Yeah.
It is really cool. It's really laid back.
Yeah.
You know, and of course you're here.
Yes.
So welcoming folks through the door and everything else.
Yes.
So far I think I've made 10 connections and I haven't even been here long enough. I've been kind of doing my own thing. Now, when you and your business partner thought of it, were you guys just sitting down and saying, hey, we need something
were
new?
sitting down, really just like me and you are. My business partner is Anthony Perry with Credit Building Professionals. And we have an office here in the Battery, and he also has an office in Buckhead. So we were at our office here in the Battery, and we were like, you know, we've been doing networking for about 4 or 5 years. And we could never get real, true connections with, I guess you would say, with the organization or with the members that we were going to their event. So we were like, if we could put an event together, if we could do a networking event for us to where we could network with our people, to where we can make those connections last, but also help them get a leg up to get help to assist them into being better and bigger. That's what we wanted to do.
Okay, so now that you have my audience's attention, who are the ideal people who should be coming out and connecting with you guys?
So usually we have a lot of first timers. Believe it or not, a lot of people want help. They come here, they're first timers. They're new to Atlanta. They're new to networking. They're new to the business world. I would say anyone from 20 on up, because a lot of them are in the tech business. A lot of them are in maybe I would just say any domestication, like the trucking business, maybe they're nurses, doctors,
so
any
any
professional, electricians.
Is there a cost?
So we do have a cost. It's $10, and it is the second Thursday of every month at the Aloft Battery Hotel.
Okay. Well, awesome. So we're going to definitely link it here for those who are coming. And if you decide to come, make sure you look for Phyllis. Look for Auntie Phyllis here.
Yes.
She just tell her, Auntie Doc sent you.
Yes, for
and
sure.
that you saw the show. And make sure you connect with Phyllis.
Yeah.
So right now, and of course, we can talk more and more about networking, and we'll talk more about that at another time.
Yeah.
But I know we have limited time, and of course the audience can hear there's stuff popping in the background, all kind of stuff happening. Yeah. But I want to bring attention to your nonprofit.
Okay.
And so tell the people what people don't know. And some people who follow me, you guys know I have a heart for nonprofit. That's where I learn how to write grants and things like that. Yeah. And I take on 10 nonprofits every year, and I fundraise for them and do things like that.
That's awesome.
So I always try to highlight all of my friends and family who have nonprofits to kind of get information out. Yeah. So tell my audience about your nonprofit.
Okay. So our nonprofit is called Simply Connect Atlanta Corporation, and our nonprofit is here to help young professionals get the education and get the mentorship that they need to be successful in the business world here in Atlanta and maybe international, national.
Awesome. So when you guys hear me talking to Phyllis the next time and we're talking about nonprofits and all of those kind of things, make sure you also have your checkbook out, your Zelle.
That'd be awesome.
Because these are tax write-offs, guys.
Yeah.
I always tell y'all know I'm going to keep it real. The wealthy people stay wealthy because they know how to use the system. They know how to use the tax system. And I will tell you, if you're making a lot of money, you normally have to either spend it or you're going to have to donate a portion of it as well. Okay. So as you guys are looking around for nonprofits that you kind of want to work with, be strategic in how you're working with that nonprofit. Also be strategic on how you're volunteering, where you're sending your monies, and find good organizations like what Phyllis does here for the young professionals, and consider donating and volunteering of
That'd
your time,
be awesome.
So are you guys also looking for sponsors for Simply Connect?
I like how you said the volunteers and sponsors. We need both. So to put on a successful event, you need more than just yourself. You need a team that's there for you. And to put on a successful event, you also need money. When you're at a major hotel, your bills can be over $5,000 a month. But you're trying to be that, to do your give back, to help the community, help your young professionals, help people like us be able to do more and more and go higher and higher. So yes, we are looking for sponsors. We're looking for companies, organizations that can help us put on our event on a monthly basis.
Oh, awesome. Well, let me tell you this, Phyllis, since we are about to wrap up, I want to gift you guys a ticket to Teach at the Beach this year. Free ticket for you guys.
That'd be awesome.
We have a class, a specialty class that's just for nonprofits.
This is going to be
so
great.
It's me working with nonprofits.
Listen, I'm ready.
To help us get our nonprofits up to speed and things like that.
Yeah, I'm
As
excited.
I tell people all the time, I've never worked for a nonprofit that wasn't a multi-million-dollar nonprofit.
Well, we are not.
And we recognize that because it takes a bunch of different skill sets.
Yeah.
And it takes you having to know board development and fundraising.
Yeah.
And I've just been in a position since I was a little girl to be around the larger nonprofits.
Well, I'm excited.
That's part of my give back to you.
Listen,
I'm
excited.
You to the beach.
I'm excited.
And, we'll talk more about that.
Yeah,
And
I'm excited.
Guys, make sure you tune in. Yeah. And that way you can keep up with what's going on, because not only is her nonprofit working with the young people, she has mentorship opportunities as well. And so those young folks who need to get out here, learn about real estate, learn about putting programs together, networking, websites, whatever it is, we have mentors in place for you guys. So I'm happy I was able to come out, and I'll be here every month to talk
second
to more,
Thursday
second
of the
Thursday
month.
of the month.
Yes.
Talking to more of my nieces and nephews and sisters about their businesses. So hopefully you guys stay tuned in and keep up with what's going on. And so at our next segment, when we go into Heels and Deals, I'm going to let you guys know all about what's happening and one of our deal projects.
This has been Auntie Said So, the podcast that's not really a podcast. So many of you, including me, the voice guy, need a kick in the pants sometimes. So whether it's business, real estate, or life advice, when Auntie speaks, we listen. We hope you've enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon, but in the meantime, find us on Facebook. Our business Facebook is The Tameka Bryant. Tameka's personal Facebook is Concrete Princess. And on Instagram at bizdoctor.auntie-said-so.
Keep leveling up, and we'll see you next time on Auntie Said So.